So our next presenter is very special to me. She took on a climate action project in association with ADIA Labs, the research initiative of the Abu Dhabi Investment Authority and the Fields Institute. Please welcome intern analyst Cassie Shen, who actually worked with me during her internship.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm Cassie. As we gather here, the impact of climate change is increasingly evident around us, driven majorly by rising CO2 levels. In response, I'm here to present my project that aims to refine scientific forecasts and harness them for profitable opportunities through strategic carbon credit investments by predicting changes in CO2 concentration across countries. This effort is a collaboration between Field Institute and the ADIA Lab, which is supported by Abu Dhabi Investment Authority, who manages over 800 billion assets. As we move to the next slide, let's explore how I refine my predictions. Traditional CO2 estimations rely heavily on indirect variables such as GDP and populations, which they misses a lot of real-time environmental changes. I've shifted to a direct data approach, using the real-time flux data from a Merflux network across the country and worldwide. However, to address the data bias issue caused by some areas is less human impacted, I've supplemented this with measurements from urban monitoring stations. This integration creates my final balance model that provides both natural and human impacts on CO2 level, leading to a more precise forecast. Turning to the Power BI dashboard that I've developed, showcase the US CO2 analysis. Selecting a station reveals its daily flux and integrated carbon concentration level on top right. And this bias data is visualized by the green trend line down below. The predictive orange line, generated by my final model, corrects underestimations of natural CO2 absorbed by forests, and which is found missing in traditional datasets, while it considered the impact of human activities. The dashboard also displayed potential economic trends, which is down here. It highlighting the financial insights, and also it uses the average carbon unit price, and it also shows the sum revenue. To conclude, our project equips decision-making with more realistic understanding of CO2 dynamics. It transforms data into actionable and reliable strategies for both sustainable development and also profitable environmental management. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
So as her supervisor, I'm very proud of that. And my comment is that you should know no one has ever done this kind of thing before. So this adds a layer of complexity to everything that Cassie did. And she's made a great start into what I think will be a very interesting, ongoing, long-term project. I have to say, Cassie is able to carry out instructions with great deal of accuracy, as you could see in her presentation. So thank you for that, Cassie. And now we turn to the Q&A. If you have a question, please use the raise hand button on the reactions tab, turn on your camera and unmute your mic. We bring you on stage to ask your question. You can also type your question into the chat and Michael will read it for us. My question for you is, what are the next steps in this project, which is ongoing?
Thank you, Luis. So the next step of my project involves integrating more CO2 data from more countries to enhance my model's global accuracy. Ultimately, our goal is to deliver a reliable and actionable predictions that support decision-making for policymakers, traders in global carbon markets.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Luis.